Hey you guys, welcome back to Barbara's Queens Avenue Tarot, and welcome to my library. I have moved my little reading place down here. These are my books. I've been collecting books all my life. I really seriously have had books. Now I don't keep every single book, but I have books here that I've had for years and years and years. As a matter of fact, in 1995, when I left my husband, we didn't divorce till 3 years later, but anyway, we got separated in 1995. And I took a bunch of books, all my books, with me. And since that time, I have moved 13 times. And I've carried all my books with me, all of those moves. And you know what? They're never being moved again. I remarried my husband, and this is where my books are going to stay. I have books on every subject you can, well, not every subject you can imagine, because I'm not interested in every subject, but mostly all these down here. I gotta move this candle before it burns my mic thing. All these down here on this end are English history books. Some of them are fiction, like I said earlier, but most of them aren't. Most of them are nonfiction. Some of these are fiction, like those Bernard Cornwell's up there, but I love him, you know. He is the one that wrote the books about the Last Kingdom series about Uhtred Bebenberg. But these are not. This is about the Plantagenets and Eleanor of Aquitaine. I've got 3 or 4 books on her. Maybe more. 6, I don't know. And then, you know, her son Richard the First, who is, oops. Got to pull my mic off. Let me get it. Richard the Lionhearted. I took this photo in London because he has a place in my heart. So anyway, yeah, I have a lot of books. I am well read in the English history department. So I've got a lot of, probably every book ever written on Henry VIII. And mostly I'm interested in that because 2 of my ancestors were married to him. Did you guys know that Anne Boleyn and Catherine Howard were first cousins? See, Anne Boleyn's mother was a Howard. She married Thomas Boleyn, but they were first cousins. And they both got their heads chopped off. Those Howard girls. So my mother was a Howard, by the way. But this is a signed first edition. I think it's signed. Yes, ma'am, it is. Margaret Thatcher. And so this is my recent English history. I'm not as interested in that, but somebody gave me this book. And then, you know, books on Queen Elizabeth. And then here starts American history. Don't have a whole lot of those, but I do have, you know, Obama's book, Michelle Obama's book. I bought this one. I bought this one because I have the hardback. And I bought the hardback to replace my other hardback that I gave to my second husband, who really wasn't interested in it. I mean, he probably wants it back, but I'm not giving it to him because it's a signed first edition of The Audacity of Hope. I bought this one to read. The other ones, I don't read. I don't break the spines on them. This is, you know, $4 or $5 or something. Well, no, it's $15.95, but still, it's not a first edition hardback signed book. So anyway, so now I'm sorry we're wasting time here, aren't we? Hey, click the subscribe and the bell so you know when I'm coming back if I haven't already told you that. And we will proceed to, well, there's 2 things I want to know. Who's going to win the election? And is there going to be a war between the right and the left? So, who's going to win the election? Hit the bell, too, because you know when I'm coming. Hi, Ruby. Ruby, come. Ruby, come. Here she comes. What are you doing? Here she is. you doing, Ruby? There she is, see? Ruby's getting a bath tomorrow. She's going to go get her hair cut. Okay, go lay down. You're such a good girl. Okay, so who's going to win the election? Spirit, can you please tell us who's going to win the election? Who's going to win the election, Spirit? Please tell us who's going to win the election. That didn't work very well. Spirit, who's going to win the election? Who's going to win the election, Spirit? I have these cards forever. Who's going to win the election? I bet I've had these cards for 40 years. Spirit, who's going to win the election? Let's see. Okay, this is opposition card. This is what we got. This is what we're up against, you guys. Somebody's walking away. Nine of Cups. Fears, Knight of Pentacles, Empress. Somebody's leaving. Okay. So the devil is obviously Trump in this situation. You know, the devil is about domination, like a bully would do. Illness, violence, revolution, black magic, addiction, that kind of thing. Greed and envy, materialism, obsession. Lust. That's Trump. We know that. And the emperor is the guy that represents government and leadership, control, respect, a father figure. This is Joe. Okay, below, this is the master craftsman at work. This is the Three of Pentacles. This is the master craftsman, and they're in a meeting, and he's telling them what's going to happen, you know, and what his plans are. This is different than the Eight of Pentacles, where the Eight of Pentacles is a young apprentice. This is the master craftsman. So this is what's beneath the reading. Behind the reading is the Eight of Swords. We just had this card in a previous reading. Eight of Swords, like this, it means they're bound. They're bound, they're blindfolded, they can't get away and they can't see what's going on, okay? But it's like this, it's relief, it's free, it's release and freedom. And this is the immediate past. So, liberation, hope. This is new hope. And here's another eight. Somebody is leaving. And you know what? It's not going to be Joe. Joe's from Pennsylvania. He's going to fight for this. He's no coward. He's leaving disappointment, abandoning the president. Trump will be leaving. Maybe he'll get sick. Maybe he'll lose the election and just say, fuck it. withdrawal, moving on, abandonment. And the Knight of Cups, this is an offering, okay? Invitations, propositions, advances, a bearer of messages. Prince Charming. That's Joe. This is possible divorce or broken engagement. This is the fears. Maybe it's our fears, okay? Our fears. Let's break up. Arguments. It's arguments. Because it's reversed. Wasn't it reversed? I think it was reversed. Yeah, because it's reversed. It's arguments. Instability, the overturning of emotion. And then the exterior forces are the Knight of Pentacles. So this is somebody who is patient and down to earth, very responsible, somebody that's hardworking, reliable. It's so weird because these are like every other one is for Trump. This is totally a battle just right here in this field. It's like this is Trump. This is Joe. Here's the Empress in hopes. This is new beginnings now possible. This is the pregnant Empress. Fertility, creation, abundance. Fertility and growth. That's our hopes. And the final outcome is a Three of Wands reverse. And this is treachery or disappointment. Beware of help offered. This is going to be an exciting debate, boy. Delays, setbacks. Trump will probably get a couple good bashes in, but I think overall Joe's going to win. I think light is going to overcome darkness, and I think Trump is going to, I think he's, just like everybody else says, he's going to leave. He's going to leave before it all happens. And I tell you, either Mike Pence and his wife or Ivanka and Jared will be the ones to welcome the Bidens into the White House on, I guess, I don't know, during, I guess they go, right after the election. Or as soon as after Trump concedes. He's not going to concede right away. He's not going to just lay down. I think that once he does concede, and once, Mitch and Lindsay and a couple Secret Service agents go into his office and say, it's time to go, Mr. President, that he won't have a choice. But already the military has said that they're not going to get involved, which is bullshit. If on January 20th Trump won't leave, something's got to happen. I mean, if Trump won't leave, Joe is still the president. As of, when the new president is inaugurated, the old president is no longer president. Even if he takes it to the Supreme Court. Which is all a bunch of bullshit as far as I'm concerned. Hopefully she won't get confirmed. There are so many Republicans coming out against Trump right now. Okay, so, oh, no, stop talking to me. Go away. Okay, it's on silent. Okay, now I want to know. Let's say Joe wins. Let's say it's up in the air. Trump won't concede. You know what's going to happen, right? Dogs are going to tell us. Magical Dog Tarot, Mickey and Daniel Mueller. You know what's going to happen, right? There's going to be a knockdown, drag out between the right and the left. You think the right is going to lay down? They're not. They're going to say we cheated. They're going to say we cheated. course they will. Trump has them so brainwashed. Hannity will be on Fox News saying, this isn't right, this isn't right. Trump really won. Trump really won. When he didn't. He won't. It's not going to happen. You know, I mean, we do not want a civil war. Trump will sit there and smile and say, go ahead, knock him out. I'll get your lawyer. How can someone be so divisive? Turn us against each other. Is there going to be a war, right versus left, after the election? If we lose, which I don't think is going to happen, you know what we're going to do? We're going to crawl back in our halls and mourn like we did the last time. You know, I'm still in grief over that, and it's unbelievable still, you know, that this whole thing was stolen from Hillary Clinton. She should be going on her second term right now. Instead, we have a cheater in chief, a bloatus, biggest liar in the United States. Is there going to be a war between the right and the left after the election? Are we going to be having a civil war after the election? I'm not going to be fighting. I'm staying home. Sorry. I got a kid. I got a husband. I got a gun too, but I'm not going to take it out on the street. Is there going to be a civil war after the election? Spirit, is there going to be a civil war after the election? Spirit, are we going to have a civil war after the election? Whoops. Better do that again. Spirit, are we going to have a civil war after the election? Well, let's see. I sure hope not. Okay, so remember what I told you guys not too long ago? This is the cross, and this is the pillar. Unfortunately, you really can't see much of the pillar because okay. All right, Spirit, what have you told us here? Okay, so this is the Three of Cups. This is the party. Death reversed. I don't know these cards very well, so. Okay, this is the call. Yeah, this is the Judgment card is beneath us. The Hermit behind us. Eight of Cups reversed in the future. I mean, in the crowning card. The Star reversed is in the near future. This is the Five of Cups. Ten of Earth. Ten of Pentacles. Look at everything reversed here. This is the Five of Swords. And this is the Ace of Swords. So sky is swords. Sea is cups. Earth is pentacles. I don't know what the other one is. Probably fire, you know, something. I don't know. I haven't really. Yeah, fire. Because look, there's the fire puppy. Okay, so let's see here. So the Three of Cups is a party. And reversed, it's crossing with the Death card reversed. So this is hope destroyed, feeling stuck. This is a party. This is, maybe it could be recovering or leaving an abusive situation. This is good. No, that's the devil. I don't know. I was thinking it was the devil. Hope destroyed, feeling stuck. And somebody's having a party, and I'll bet that's us. So this was reversed. Death reverse can also mean like inertia. The judgment call reversed is the basis of the reading. Okay? Let me push this up a little bit. Judgment reversed. Weakness, loss, health things. Oh, it's denial. It's an error in judgment. They're gonna think. Of course, they're gonna think that we either cheated, or that it's not right. They're gonna be fearing change. The right is gonna be fearing change, and they're gonna think that the outcome is false because Trump's going to tell him that. And behind is the very cool Hermit card. This is silent counsel or wisdom from somebody that is good counsel. This is looking for clarity or personal truth, illumination, somebody guiding the seeker on a path, wisdom from above, maybe, possible journey. I don't know. The Eight of Cups reversed. Okay, so the Eight of Cups like this is walking away. Just what we just had it in the last reading. It's walking away, but it's reversed. So, this is learning from the past. Somebody goes home. This could be joy, feasting, merriment. And the future is the dog star, but it's reversed. So this is stubbornness, pessimism, and doubt. So this means they're not gonna want to accept the outcome. It's like sadness, illness, arrogance, impotence, being ignored, depression. So the fears card is the Five of Cups, which I think this is a pretty funny Five of Cups. This way, the Five of Cups in all Rider-Waite type decks is sorrow. It's sorrow and grief, okay? But it's reversed. So this is moving on. It's hope and recovery. That's in our fears, and I don't think we have anything to fear because this card says that we are going to have forgiveness. And there's hope. Okay, so this is the Ten of Pentacles, but it's reversed. Isn't that cool? I love retrievers. Ten of Cups reversed. Family trouble. This is not good because if we consider the right and the left, all of us family. Family quarrel, loss of friendships. That's the external forces. This cool little guy is the Five of Sky, or the Five of Swords, and it's reversed. Like this, it can mean sport. It can mean, it can mean fighting, it can mean war, or it can mean, just fighting for fun, like, let's see, it can mean bullies, it can mean violence, it can be abusive relationships, that kind of stuff, but it can also mean sports. This way, This means it's a fair fight. And it also means peace after trouble. It can also mean stormy weather ahead, but I'm going to go with the peace after trouble because that makes me feel better. This is the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Sky, but it's reversed. This is what we have here. Only it's like this. So reverse, too much power. It could be disaster or tyranny. That's just what we need, right? Tyranny. See, it could be rejection or false starts, delay. They could decide that's not what they want to do, and they want to fight. So I think we're going to have some problems. I think that there's going to be people that accept it and that, like us, 4 years ago, crawled in bed, covered up our heads, and wished that we never even knew that he did that he won. He didn't win, he cheated. And there are going to be others who don't accept the outcome and who think that we cheated, and they're going to want to fight. If we win, we're going to be happy. We're going to be dancing in the streets. Trump has to concede, but it's not going to be until after he concedes that this will stop and peace will be able to get back with us. And then they will go down in their basements and bitch and moan and cry and be in grief. Fine. Do that. That's what we've been doing the last 5 years, 4 years. Joe's going to win. Of course, there's going to be people that are pissed off and upset and want to fight and get out their guns and stuff. So stay home. You know what? Just stay home. Stay out of it. If they want to go out and shoot somebody, then that's on them. But you guys don't need to go out and fight with them. Once we won, we're good. Okay? So anyway, that was tough. I bet my daughter's coming home pretty soon. Yep, 3:27. You guys, I hope you enjoyed this. If you want to know when I come back, hit the bell, hit the subscribe, hit the like, leave me comments. Let me know if you like this. Please let me know if you want me to continue to read Rage, okay? Because I don't know. And unless I skim through it and get past the boring parts, I don't think I can do it. Just let me know. Okay. Thanks. Love you guys. Bye.